We got tired of the fables.
Chop, chop.
Come have a seat at the table.
Chop, chop.
Strengthen our partners, the angle.
Chop, chop.
Off the top rope with the banger.
Chop, chop.
We became brothers from strangers.
Chop, chop.
Can't do it minor, we major.
Chop, chop.
Brothers from another mother, we chopping. Life on life, let's get it popping. Challenging all of my niggas to prosper, cause giving up is not an option.
No, sir.
We laugh, we cry together. Bad boys ride, we die together. Hold each other to account through the highs and the lows. Overcome and celebrate with the bros. Never leave a nigga out in the cold. If he wrong, we get him right and bring him back home. Knowledge is power, we seek to restore. Build him back better than ever before. This that real talk on adulterated. Ain't worried about folks, they supposed to hate it. And that last ball can be overstated.
We chop it up anyway, motivated.
Chop, chop.
Woo!
We got tired of the fables.
Chop, chop.
Come have a seat at the table.
Chop, chop.
Strengthen our partners, the angle.
Chop, chop. Ooga, baby. Woo!
Off the top rope with the banger.
Chop, chop.
We became brothers from strangers.
Chop, chop.
Can't do it minor, we major.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
We got tired of the fables.
Chop, chop.
Come have a seat at the table.
Chop, chop.
Strengthen our partners, the angle.
Chop, chop.
Off the top rope with the banger.
Chop, chop.
We became brothers from strangers.
Chop, chop.
Can't do it minor, we major.
Chop, chop.
Yes, sir.
Episode 8, baby, we back, man. It's been like, we feel like 2 weeks, 3 weeks since we've been back on here.
Jay,
It's been
I'm
a
glad
minute.
to be.
It feel like, yeah.
Man, I'm glad to be back, man.
We didn't do it last week, had a problem going on. The week before that, we had the interview. You was down bad for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, man, life was lifing, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I appreciate you keeping it pushing, though,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, man, you know we're going to keep it pushing. We appreciate our brother Terrell come on dropping that good game you dropped on him.
Hey.
For real, man. If y'all don't know, we got a clip out right now that the guy Terrell Horton we had interviewing, got a clip out on TikTok right now that's up to 33,000 views. That man, he dropped some game. He dropped some gems.
Hey, shout out to Terrell, man. And like I said, and I want to apologize to you too, man, because I was unavailable, man. And,
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to meeting the brother, man, because you know, I was able to watch. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, everybody get sick every now and then, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man, we back, man. We
Yes, sir,
in the
yes,
running
sir,
tonight.
yes,
We
sir.
back. You know it's Sunday. You know the old motto, man. Don't let them work y'all too hard to starting tomorrow. I gotta go in tonight. I don't really want to go in. I think I'm gonna call in, bro.
Nah, you gonna go get that. Nah, you gonna go
But
get that.
nah,
man.
man, you know how it is. We hope y'all have a good work week starting tomorrow, man. You sit back, relax tonight, just listen, drop some comments, let us know what y'all want to hear us talk about, how y'all feel about what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Hey, man, like I said, I just can't reiterate. I'm glad to be back with it, man, because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people look forward, you know what I'm saying, to this right here, Jay. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of hurt last week we had to cancel, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you got personal problem going on. No matter who you is, you got personal problem going on. So
For sure.
We just had to take a break, you know what I'm saying? Clear our minds, because we can't come on here giving y'all no bull jive. We trying to point everybody in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? We can't point y'all in the right direction if we ain't in the right direction in our mind. And that mind, that man, that brain, that mental is strong, I'm telling you.
Hey, like I said, and it's cool, like I said, you know, it's cool to take a break. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but you got to get up, you know what I'm saying, and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how it is, like, even calling in for work or, you know what I'm saying, or taking, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes when you take a day off, when you ain't used to having a day off, you know what I'm saying, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, it'll make you feel like, man,
Gotta
am I,
get yourself together.
Am I digressing, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But
yeah.
you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you just pick back up, we pick it back up where we left off, you know what I'm saying, and here we are, man, episode 8.
Sometimes you get burnt out mentally.
Yeah.
And you gotta sit and cool yourself down when you cool down, you can keep trucking at it.
Yeah,
Because
man.
you'll run out of gas. You keep pushing yourself. You'll run out of gas eventually. So sometimes don't always calm down. Take a break.
Yeah,
Be all right.
yeah,
You'll
calm
be all right,
down,
man.
man, like you said, man.
We ain't telling you to stop now completely. We saying take a break. Then keep the train rolling. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah.
But man, we're gonna jump into this fight that what about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Tank and Roach.
No Tank and Roach, man.
So
know
you
what
feel
I'm
like the draw was the right call, or?
Man, I'm gonna say this. Like I said, you know, he took that, you know, that little knee thing he went through, you know what I'm saying, and they say it was technically supposed to be considered a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just believe, like, you know, like we was talking earlier, man, you know, Tank is undefeated. Most of his fights have been by way of a
Knockouts.
knockout.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So now here you got your first test fighting a guy that you don't knock out. You know what I'm saying? And also the decision was a draw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, he probably needed that.
I feel like it was different. I don't, if I'm remembering correctly, Tank ain't never really fought a brother. Like Roach was a.
You know, and like the, you know, based on what I've been seeing, you know, they got a history. You know what I'm saying? They fought twice when they was younger. You know what I'm saying? And they got history, you know, Tank from Baltimore, dude from DC, you know what I'm saying? So, and they grew up, you know, like everybody knew everybody, you know what I'm saying? Tank, like, you know, because he didn't have Calvin Ford when them really didn't train him. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple other guys.
Yeah.
And the guy, you know, he's trained Lamont Roach. So this is really like a family reunion type of fight for real.
Just on the bigger stage. Yeah. So when they fought earlier, did who won? Was it like an actual fight or was it like sparring?
I think they fought when they was amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I think Tank, those were close fights. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I think was decision based. You know what I mean? And Tank got the decision. You know what I'm saying? So this was they had fought before. You know,
they really know each other inside that ring.
They come from the same environment. You know what I'm saying? Same gym and but like you said, I mean, you know,
that boy Roach put himself on the map. He probably was already on the map then, but now he really finna make some crazy money.
Oh yeah.
And he put himself on the map because you draw with Tank. Tank, like you say, he known for knocking him up. He's not knocking people out.
Yeah.
He ain't dropped him not one time. From what I was watching, I probably could have put Tank down. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, we gonna keep doing this podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep putting these headphones on our heads.
I would have turned to Mike Tyson and they would put his hand on me. I'm biting like a mug. Hey, no.
Yeah, I'd have went straight to the gun, to the pawn shop, man, and bought the biggest gun in there, man. Now I don't think I want to take. Because they say, you know, to be a little guy, man, they said he hit like he
hit hard.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something right now, you know, like, you know, I don't want to get hit nowhere, you know what I'm saying? you know, Tank hits you, you know, Tank hits you in the body, you know what I'm saying? And you knock people down by hitting like
them body shots really more deadly than them face shots, though.
Hey, man. And I ain't got no meat on these reels right here.
I ain't trying to feel neither one of them. By no, don't put your hands on me.
Yes, man. Episode 8, Jay.
Yeah, we making it. We almost at 10. And I just checked literally about 10 minutes before we went live. You know we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube? I literally just checked it before we went live, and I seen we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube.
One day at a time, man. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time. And like I said, subscribe to our channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got, you see the backdrop on the TV, you know what I'm saying? Screenshot that, zoom in, man, and you'll see how to follow all our pages that we, you know what I'm saying, brothers from another mother, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, continue to... we
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate. Without y'all, man, we doing this for the people, man.
Mm-hmm. Without y'all, it ain't us. Without y'all, we talking to ourselves. Without y'all watching, we talking to ourselves. But I know about 2 weeks ago, we put out a post said we need a certain amount of followers on TikTok to hit 100, certain amount on YouTube to hit 100, and a certain amount on Instagram to hit 100. And we didn't hit 100 on every last social media platform we got. And this is all because of y'all. We're going to give y'all a round of applause. We appreciate y'all. Y'all made it happen. We asked you to do it, and you did it. Y'all made it happen, and we really appreciate y'all. That's letting us know that y'all listening to the game that we trying to put y'all on. Because we ain't going to know everything. You know what I'm saying? But we always going to give y'all what we do know. We ain't gonna gatekeep the knowledge. Whatever we got going on in our mind that we feel like we can help somebody on this situation, which we might not know what you're going through at that time, but hey, you may never know who need to hear what. So just go and spit it out in the right person to hear. Because I kid you not, the video that I had posted 2-3 days ago, the other day by Don't Step Out of Character for Nobody, a guy slid up and said, "Man, you don't know. I really needed to hear that." Yeah, you never know.
You never know, man. You know, like I said, this internet is a big, you know, platform. You know what I'm saying? And Jay, like you know, just looking at our analytics, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that don't even follow us.
Just watch
that come across some of the clips and the reels that we share, you know what I mean? And, and man, you know, like, you just never know, you know what I'm saying, who you gonna touch with something that you say, you know what I'm saying, a kind word go a long way. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, one of my little youngsters, man, you know, he's, like, on his spiritual journey, man, and he was just talking about how, like, you know, you'd be surprised how, you know, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah. And sometimes you could say, you know, just being kind, you know what I'm saying, and saying something nice to somebody, man, could just really change their whole trajectory.
It can go a long way. Especially without them even have to tell you they going through something at that time. Y'all just, how we do, sometimes just sit and chop it up.
Yeah.
I might not even know what you're going through at that time, but somehow a situation comes up and I'm speaking on something you secretly going through at that time. That ain't nothing but God, that, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So you never really know what somebody going through at a time. Just whenever y'all sit and talk, just give them a little friendly word. Y'all talking about chopping it up about whatever. You never know what somebody need to hear. And the ones that always so happy and hee ha ha and lollygag, and then the ones you really need to sit down and talk to. Because they said the loudest one in the room really sometimes be the saddest one.
Yeah, man, and then like even going back to the Tank fight, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just leading up to the fight, you know what I'm saying? And I'm watching the interviews, you know what I'm saying? About Tank interviews and even Lamont Roach. But like Tank, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about like, you know, when people are used to you winning, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really get no time to even enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always what you gonna do next, you know what I'm saying? Who you gonna knock out next, you know what I'm saying? So like when you're on this journey of chasing success and you become successful, you know what I'm saying? People tend to forget that, man. You like a real person, man, and you go through. No matter how much money you got, you know what I'm saying, or how much success you may appear to have, man, you still got real life situations going on. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, like, you know, and it'll take a toll on you, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
Especially when people put you on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, like we was talking earlier, man. You know, just being a family man, you know what I'm saying, trying to take care of your family or do the best you can, and like, you know, just trying to, sometimes you pour, like what we doing with this podcast, sometimes we pour so much into trying to make other people happy, you know what I'm saying, that we don't even, you know what I'm saying, we, you know, like we need people to check on us sometimes.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. I get what you're saying on that because, like you said, when you try to put so much energy and so much time and effort into something else, you ain't putting that energy and time and effort into yourself. And that's how you burn yourself out right there. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good to sometimes always help other people, but who's going to come and help you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need help yourself. You can't always try to help everybody else. You gotta be good within yourself to be actually able to help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you, like you said, you can kind of tell Tank was kind of off during the interviews and all that because he was talking a lot about his mental health and therapy and all that. A lot of people, if y'all, I don't know how to really tell y'all this, but if you feel like you got some type of trauma or something that you just seem to can't get over or hump, try therapy out. I did it, and a lot of people may not know, but just go ask, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that's watching got a job. Go ask your HR if they got some type of program that'll help pay for the therapy. Mine did, and I didn't even know it. It's just me being open. Some men struggle with being open and telling their problems. And this how it helped me. I was open, and I told somebody about my problems, and the whole time, my job had a program that they pay for that'll pay for your therapy. Yeah. So you just never know. You being an open book may help you in the long run. A lot of people got a lot of connections. So, man, ain't nothing wrong with therapy at all. Don't feel like you weak-minded or somebody going to look at you some type of way because of therapy. It really helps. These people professionals, bro. They know what they're talking about. And I kind of understand when people don't want to go talking to strangers about their business, about their mental health and personal life. I get that. But at the same time, bro, you got to help yourself somehow. If you trying to stand on business and you trying to hold it in, ain't helping, try something else out.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, you know, you got to have a, you know, clear mind, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you carrying all that baggage, you know what I'm saying? Because the problem is always on the inside, you know what I'm saying? It's not on the outside, you know what I mean? So a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, especially us as men, you know what I'm saying, we tend to, you know, carry this nonchalant type of demeanor, acting like we all good all the time and we okay all the time, and a lot of times we not. And
Why do you think we do that though? You feel like that was always engraved in us as a kid? Like as a man, you just supposed to take what it is, take it on the chin and keep it pushing.
Be strong!
Yeah.
Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be strong, man, you know what I'm saying?
That's how all of us was raised up.
You know what I'm saying? You know, take it on the chin, man. Hold on, man, I'm about to fall apart right now, man, if I don't tell somebody what's really going on, you know what I mean? But I want to read this real quick, Jay. Shout out to my partner, Reverend Ryan Moore, but he sent me this little clip of Coach Prime said, please make sure you're okay. You're blessing, helping, and checking on everybody else, yet and still you're bleeding inside. I know you're blessed, making sure we're blessed, but we ain't going to be all right if we ain't all right. We appreciate you and we need you. Take care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just, you know, that's just very important, man. You know what I'm saying? To have people around you, man, you know what I'm saying, that check in with you, you know what I'm saying, and you can really have a conversation with, you know what I'm saying, about what's really going on.
Yeah, people that ain't always gonna take, they gonna pour into you as well.
Yeah. You got it's got to be a two-way street, man. You know what I'm saying, out here, because man, like I said, as much as I try to support people, man, I need that support too. You know what I'm saying, and it don't got to be. When we talk about supporting each other, looking out for somebody, it ain't a money thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about you giving something tangible, you know what I'm saying, or materialistic, man. Sometimes it's just having an ear, you know what I'm saying, to listen, you know what I'm saying, or just having some time, you know what I mean? And
Cause getting off your chest goes a long way, bro.
yeah, man.
It goes a long way, cause you don't know what everybody else's opinion on it may be. You may be, of course, you gonna always. I ain't gonna say you gonna always tell yourself you're right, but you can only give yourself a certain amount of answers. You gotta go get answers from somebody else's perspective. You gotta see how everybody else may view it, and somebody else's view may make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just have to go talk to somebody, and that's why you need to have them people around you that's gonna pour in more than they. I ain't gonna say more, pour in the same amount as they taking from you. You know, you don't want nobody that's taking 75% but pouring into you 25. They're gonna burn you out. You're gonna burn yourself out. That's why it's important to have that solid group, the solid friend group around you, especially nowadays with all this stuff going on. Especially as men, family men, that's taking care of the family. Because we structured in our mind. We got to be able to pay this, pay that, make sure these our wives, fiance, girlfriend, whatever, kids, everybody's protected, everybody well provided, everybody well is provided for. But what about us? Nobody checking on us, and it tend to happen a lot. Like a lot of men sometimes get pushed out to the side when something happens, and they be so focused on the woman or the kids. You need to go check on that man too, because a man can sometimes lose it up there, and when he loses it, it's like it affects the whole family because he's at the top. You know what I'm saying? He's taking care of that family, and without him, a lot of stuff can go bad. So y'all really need to check on the men sometimes as well.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like I said, like I know for me, man, a lot of times I'll just put that burden on myself, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, something just as simple as telling somebody, hey, man, I need your help, you know what I'm saying? Or I need you to help me figure this out, you know what I mean? Like, it'll just make everything so much better, man, you know what I'm saying, than trying to, and I struggle with that a lot, man, like just, if I can't fix it, man, it ain't gonna get fixed and all this. It's loose rap, man. That ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be in the position I am today. It's a whole lot of people that contributed to me being where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in where I'm at in life. First of all, God's good. You know what I'm saying? And God works through people. You know what I'm saying? And God has put a lot of people in my life, you know what I'm saying, to not only mold me with knowledge, you know what I'm saying, give me knowledge and some instructions, but also just, giving me that love, you know what I'm saying, to support me, giving me that confirmation, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going to be all right, you know what I'm saying.
Everybody need it.
Yeah, man. So I'm feeling good today, bro. Like,
I can tell when I first pulled up, you in a good mood. I feel like your head right, you feel good, you enjoying life right now.
I got a lot of gratitude, man, you know what I'm saying, and one thing I try to always do, Jay, is have some of that.
That's a good way to think.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, man, like, like we was talking earlier, man, like, we want to accomplish a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dreams and goals that we have, you know what I'm saying, like I said. And sometimes when we ain't there yet, we can tend to beat ourselves up, you know what I'm saying? Or start thinking like, man, I'm inadequate, man. Or, I'm not, like we'll beat ourselves up when we, you know what I'm saying, on our journey, you know what I'm saying, to be great.
You'll doubt yourself. You'll throw yourself under the bus a lot because you're not where you want to be at a certain amount of time.
And then, like for me, man, you it ain't that you ain't grateful and you don't appreciate what you have, you know what I'm saying? But like sometimes I'll minimize my situation. Like I will dim my light, you know what I'm saying, and forget how truly blessed that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son, he's home on his spring break right now, you know what I'm saying? And so all my kids and we all at the house, you know what I'm saying? We all at the house right now, man. I'm like thinking, and I remember, like my son gonna be 21, two daughters, 17 and 12. But I can remember, when they was babies, you know what I'm saying, and when this all started, you know what I'm saying, and just to see life today, you know what I'm saying, man, I have to remind myself, boy, how blessed I really am, man.
Yeah.
You know
Most
what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Sometimes it takes for you to just sit back in the shadows and just look and realize, like, I really got it made right now. Like, I got everything that I told myself I wanted as a kid, and I got it, and I'm overlooking it right now because I'm stressing myself out, worried about how I'm finna do this and how I'm finna do that. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
Pump your brakes. Take a minute and look at what you got right now.
Yeah, and I heard an old guy told me this one time. He said, if you got 1 foot in yesterday and 1 foot on tomorrow, you're pissing on today.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
Man, if you got 1 foot in yesterday and the other foot thinking about tomorrow, you pissing on today.
And you gotta be in the present moment.
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
be, because that's the only thing. That's the only time. That's the only thing you can control right now is the present.
Yeah.
You can't control what happened yesterday.
No.
You can't control what's gonna happen tomorrow, but you can control what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So you
and
skipping over.
and that's all we got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we got, man. And I want to share this, you know what I'm saying, real briefly, man. You know, we had a young kid, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up with, his, know his family real well, you know what I'm saying. He used to cut this young kid's hair, man, and he was 20 years old, man, and got killed in a hit and run. You know what I'm saying? This happened a couple weeks ago. It was a big thing that went on in Frankfurt. Shout out to the Mays family and all that good stuff, man. And but anyways, I say that you know, like, all we got is today, man.
Mm-hmm. Don't take it for granted.
You know, like, appreciate the day, man. You know, just appreciate what God has blessed you with. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow ain't here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yesterday gone. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's kind of where I'm at today, man. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
the present moment.
Yeah.
Because whether you may feel good right now, but you will never know if you actually gonna make it to tomorrow. You'll never know. Like, God forbid, I can leave right now and something happen. God forbid. You'll never know, bro. You never know when your time is. You just
Yeah.
never know. So you gotta take the present moment you got right now and enjoy it and embrace it.
Yeah.
Because you might not get another moment.
I'm a lot better off, man, when I take it one day at a time.
You gotta take it one day at a time. But if you don't, that's how you. I caught myself stressing myself out the other day. I was telling you, like, I be so focused on thinking, like, when you young and you trying to be successful, you can really stress yourself out. I be so focused on, like, people say money and everything, but it's up there with oxygen. You gotta have it, bro. Especially now, this world, and you feel me, family man, you gotta have it.
Yeah.
So I caught myself sometimes. I was at work just sitting there chilling, like, man, how come I ain't got this? I'm 27. How come I ain't got this right now? How come I ain't got that right now? And you do not need to think that way, bro. Because you going to throw yourself so far under the bus and you ain't even going to realize it. And you going to think, how did I get here? You did it to yourself. Because you wasn't accepting what you got going on right now. Like, I got to accept. I got a dependable vehicle. I got a fiance. I got 2 kids. We got a roof over our head. I mean, if you look at it, what more can you ask for? You got everything you need right now. But you trying to get what you want. You got to sometimes cut that want out, bro. You got to appreciate that need that you got right now. That want gonna come. That want ain't no life or death situation. That's just something you want to make yourself feel better. Like, yeah, okay, I got this. This is something that's exciting for the moment. That want sometimes gonna wear out. You ain't even gonna want that no more.
Man, Jay, I think about, like, you 27. I went to barber school when I was 28.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to let you know, man, where you are, you're a lot far ahead of where I was when I was 27. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to let you know that, man. That's why, since I've met you, man, and I always like to meet, you know what I'm saying, there's something about people that are a lot younger than me that are a lot more focused than I was at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I went to barber school when I was 28, man. I ain't have a pot to piss in, window, throw it out. You know what I mean? I really didn't have no direction. You know what I'm saying? That began, me going to barber school, that's when I found my purpose.
Yeah.
That's when I began to start getting into, you know what I'm saying, what God had for me. But at that age, man, I was lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, just to see you, man, like, where you at 27, shit, boy.
I appreciate that, man.
Sky the limit, bro.
And I'm low key the same way when they come. I love running into younger brothers out here, younger men, whatever the age, race, whatever, that's younger than me, but complaining about their situation. I'm like, bro, when I was your age, like you say, I didn't really have nothing going on. You got to think about it. You 19, 18, 20, whatever. You already going to school. You got your own crib. You got some money saved up. You got all that, but yet you're complaining about something. Like, you got more than a lot of people got right now, your age or even older than you.
Yeah.
So that's why I say sometimes, man, you got to get that want out your head. Because that want going to drive you it's gonna drive you
Because
crazy, bro.
I mean, well, you know, self can't satisfy self. You know what I'm saying? So like, I understand, like, you know, like, you know, the you know, like having some peace in your life, you know, having some joy in your life. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that that will last a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like the material possessions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. You buy one chain, you want two chains. You buy one pair of shoes, you know, you buy the new Jordans that come out, you know, this month. If they come out with something next month, you're gonna want them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I learned, like, you know, anytime I was chasing something outside of myself to make me happy, man, it don't really last long.
Oh,
man.
it die down quick. No matter what it is,
Yeah.
cars, shoes, it's gonna die down quick.
Yeah, man.
You get the, like you said, you get the fresh pair of J this Saturday, but you hear another pair coming out. You don't even think about the ones you just got because you ready to go grab another pair, the pair that everybody think about getting, and ain't nobody got yet. You try to be the first one with them.
Yeah.
That won't. You better chill out.
Hey, look, Jay, you know me and you sneakerheads, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you probably just like me, you know, here I got 50 boxes of brand new shoes, you know what I'm saying? And I might wear some slides every day.
Oh yeah, I wear my Birkenstocks no matter
see what
what.
I'm
I go with
saying?
my Birkenstocks and my high shoes. I had a good amount of shoes. I had a good amount of shoes, but I sold them right before my son came because I was telling myself every pair I get.
Well,
me,
I need you to help me sell mine because I want my money back, man. You know
I
what
was
I'm
telling
saying?
myself every pair I get me, I'm gonna get him a pair too. Man, look, I bought him some shoes, but I ain't bought me none. A lot of shoes I got right now, my fiance bought because I don't really care about them too much no more. I can wear these with an outfit, man. I don't care.
Man, look, I don't know if you seen Adam Sandler at the the Grammys.
Yeah,
But you know, and Adam Sandler, you know, he just dressed regular.
that's
right?
what he comfortable in.
You know what I'm saying? But he's worth, I don't know what his net worth is. But
Millions.
But he's a big timer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he dressed like he homeless or a bum or something. Like it ain't that important to him to have on a 3-piece suit and all that stuff. Like he just cool with who he is. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, you know, and we've talked about this before. You know, like especially in our community. We'd rather look like $1 million and they ain't got $2.
Whole time be broke trying to keep up with the next person.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas people that's well off and wealthy, like Adam Sandler, here this man, he could buy anything he want to buy. He could do whatever he want to do, but he ain't caught up in all that. He ain't caught up in his appearance. You know what I'm saying? Or he ain't caught up to appearance. He don't got to show his wealth.
Yeah, because people know who he is. They already know. Well, everybody don't know who he is.
Right.
But he don't really care if you know who he is or not. That man know he got money. He ain't got to show it.
He's comfortable in his own skin, bro.
So let me ask you this: if you had that type of money, would you dress like that, or you'll pop out with a little something?
Well, like I told you, I'm dressing like I'm rich now and ain't got $2. So you give me the money, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some clothes on, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like being comfortable in your own skin, man.
Do what's best for you.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You comfortable in your own skin. Whatever floats your boat, you cool with it, man. You ain't trying to keep up with no Joneses or none of that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to live beyond your means.
That will a lot of people go broke right there trying to live beyond their means or keep up with the next person.
And it's tax time.
Yeah. So you know a lot of people
It's
already
a lot of money. Listen to me, man. They buying scat packs, and I'm talking about a whole lot of them was at the Millennium Tour just a couple days ago. Sharp, there's a tag, you know what I'm saying? Get back no more.
Hey man, let me hold something. No, when you just up there doing the meet and greet with Ray J and all them.
And listen, I know when it's tax time, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a barber. And boy, I got a whole lot more appointments than I had last month, this month. You know what I'm saying?
Are they tipping better now that it's tax time?
Oh, man. I'm talking about that. I asking for what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're like, so what you want for the cut? About 300. That's it.
Yeah, you know, they'll look at me like, you know, everybody's a big timer. You know what I'm saying? When they get that little change. You know what I'm saying? But we all know it don't last long. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why with me, when I get a unexpected amount of money, I'm paying bills up. That's what I want to do. I ain't even finna go try to buy this. I don't go nowhere anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm finna pay these bills. That's what make me comfortable. Like, damn, I ain't got to pay this bill till another 4 months. I'm good. Like, that would make me feel good. I'm like, I'm going to go buy this pair of shoes. First of all, I wear a size 14. Everything don't look right on my foot.
Yeah.
So, and I got these little legs. Nah, I'm good. Nah, let me go pay these bills up. I don't go nowhere. I may spend a little something on my old lady, get something for my kids, but I really don't do nothing for myself.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, Jay, like, just back to, you know, like, man, it don't take a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't, like, you know, just being able to have a roof over your head, you know what I'm saying? Got your, you know, little TV you can watch, man. You know what I'm saying? Just the small things, some groceries in the icebox. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's cool. Like, that's enough right there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's enough to, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, make you appreciate and be grateful and, you know, be in a good space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cool.
Well, what reason you feel like people done got outside of stuff like that? You like you got food in the fridge, you got a roof over your head, you chilling, you good. Why you feel like people done got outside of that? Like they just got that,
I think,
but it ain't enough.
Well, it's because, you know, a lot of times when you get to looking in your, you know, on the left and the right, you know what I'm saying, when you start seeing other people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times that's what we do. We tend to compare our lifestyle to other people's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where the conflict within self come, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if somebody appears to have more than what you got, you know what I'm saying, then you like, dang, man, I need to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, man, it's you know, the work is done on the inside, man.
Yeah.
It ain't what's on you, it's what's in you. You know what I'm saying? Because you could purely, you know, like I said, like the scriptures say, what's to do a man to gain the world and lose his soul?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we see it all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? We see these people that are very successful, and man, it's just one problem after another. It's just turmoil. You know, it's a mess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they got all the money and all these material possessions. You know, they got everything to where a person like me would say, well, damn, boy, if I had that, boy, I'd be straight. Not knowing you probably straight right now because, you know what I'm saying, you ain't about to lose your mind.
But you don't even notice you straight right now because you too busy comparing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I hear a lot of rappers say, yeah, I got all this money, but I ain't okay. And people in our shoes who ain't got that type of money, we get to thinking like, man, he capping. Ain't no way he got millions of dollars, he ain't okay. Money, it's good, but once you get used to it, bro, at some point you just want love from everybody because people don't realize when, like now, we making this, I would say, average amount of money. You got a lot of people coming with their hand out. Just imagine if you got that type of money. People ain't really coming to check on you, bro. They trying to get some money from you. So now you breaking off this person, that person, this person, that person, and not even to mention you got a family to take care of. Ain't nobody asking you how you doing.
Hey, you know, like, you know, because everybody's normal is different. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids, prime example, Jay. Like my kids, I'm telling you. Now, my son, you know what I'm saying, he was my first child, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had my son, you know, he's going to be 21, I'm 45. So I was in my early 20s when my first child was born. So he kind of grew up with me. He kind of came from the bottom, you know what I'm saying, with me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he know, like, where we came from.
Yeah.
But my other kids, you know what I'm saying, especially my youngest, you know, like, we got a decent house, you know what I'm saying? They daddy's a barber, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people in the town, you know what I mean? So, like my youngest child, she don't know nothing but this good life.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
They missed the hard times
you know,
to come up.
She don't know what it's like to not have her own room. You know what I'm saying? Sharing rooms and stuff like, you know, like even how I came up, you know what I'm saying? They norm was totally different, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can't even expect them to feel where I came from, you know what I'm saying? And I tell them, they know my story, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, what they used to is all they know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, you know, and they'll have friends come over our house, you know what I'm saying? The same way I used to be when I was young, you know, you got friends that got a little bit more than what you got, you know what I'm saying? But I see it like a lot of times, and I've had to tell my daughter, my youngest, a lot of times I say, you know why a lot of your friends like to come over here? Because
they
don't got access.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't got a cabinet full of snacks. You see what I'm saying?
And you can point that out quickly too. You can tell without even the kid saying anything to you. You can tell if that kid got less or more than what they seeing right now. You can tell just by the actions and how they act.
Yeah, and
you definitely can tell.
And that's why I try to remind them, man, you got to be grateful, man, and appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how good you got it, you know what I'm saying. Listen, there's always, if you don't appreciate what you got, there's a million people that would love to trade you shoes.
Yeah.
And take your place. You know what I'm saying? And I have to remind myself that too, no matter, you know, what's going on in my life. Hey, Bly, it's somebody out there, man, that you know
Way worse.
they would love to, you know, be in the situation that you in, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I know me. Sometimes I get caught up in like, man, I be frustrated to figure out, man, what I'm finna eat. I'm getting frustrated the whole time. There's somebody out there that don't know when they finna eat. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
So you really gotta be grateful and think about it sometimes. Like I said, I'll be frustrated, man, what I'm finna eat. And there's people out here who don't know when they finna eat. So you definitely, like you say, everybody normal is different.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody normal is different.
Yeah, man. So like I said, we just gotta, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, remain, you know, balanced, you know what I'm saying, have, you know, working on balance too, you know what I'm saying, Jay? That's another thing, you know, balancing everything that you got going on in your life, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you put too much over here, then you slack, you know, you putting less over here, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. You gotta be balanced on both sides.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So juggling, you know what I'm saying, like working and taking care of your family and what other obligations that you know you might have, you know what I'm saying, like, and that's probably something we'll be working on forever. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
most definitely. You'll definitely be working on that forever.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you this: what do you feel like being a family man, being a provider, being the big dog of the house? What do you feel like is the hardest part about that?
Man, you know, it's always one thing I have to continue to work on, man. Is it's easy to, you know, be selfish. I've been selfish most of my life. Still am selfish a lot of ways. You know, so the sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's just a sacrifice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like just the sacrifice, you know, sacrificing, you know, what you want to do all the time, you know what I'm saying? And having, being considerate, you know what I'm saying, of your, you know, your family, you know what I'm saying? Like in my case, my wife, and you know what I'm saying, this is my kids. Like just the sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me not, you know, thinking about somebody else before you think about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, you know, you might want to, like me, for instance, you know, I might want to just get up and move and groove and go do this, but then I got to think about, okay, well, what about with the kids, you know, make sure they situated and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that sacrifice is the main thing, you know what I'm saying, for me, you know what I'm saying? And not, you know, and then, you know, and not expecting no credit. Because it's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, most definitely.
And
I see a lot of people, not to interrupt you, but I see a lot of people going over that. Like a lot of people say you want a pat on the back for something you're supposed to do. And I feel like a lot of people, I can say expect a pat on the back because nowadays you got a lot of people avoiding their responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to taking care of a kid.
Yeah.
Like when a man's still in the kid's life doing his thing, some men feel like they deserve a pat on the back. Because you got another brother out here who just completely abandoned his, but yet he's here for his, and you dogging him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that kind of ties into it for sure. But that sacrifice, like you say, yeah. Because there's been a few times I want to just go out and like, man, I'm finna throw something on the truck. I'm finna do something for the truck. But you got to realize, like, hey, you the man, you the provider. You got to make sure everybody else good before you go just doing something like that. Yeah. So it's definitely the sacrifice. I sometimes get caught up in being selfish too. But you definitely got to realize, like, man, I got an army behind me that need me right now.
And man, you know, like, you know, what you pour into your family, man, you know what I'm saying, it come back, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of times we might not be celebrated like we think we should be and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But like prime example, like with my son, you know, like he's about to be 21 and you know, when he's not in school, he work at the UPS store. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, you know, people come back, you know, and they tell me, you know what I'm saying, how my son made their day, or he might have said something, man, you know, you got a good son, man. He's this, that, and third. You know, so when I hear those good things, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like, man, that's pretty dope right there. You know what I'm saying? That mean that, you know, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, he's got a great mother, a great grandmother. He got a great supporting cast, you know what I'm saying? But I know I did play a role, you know what I'm saying? I am playing a role in, you know, how they coming up, man, you know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing. And Jay, you know what I'm saying? You got some babies right now, you know what I'm saying? But as your kids continue to get older, man, like how mine are, and you start just hearing people, like I'm pretty sure your mother's super proud of you, man, you know what I'm saying?
I hope so. She better be.
Yeah, your family, you know what I'm saying? They see, you know, like, that's my boy right there, man. He doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? He ain't on his way to penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, like my son's gonna be 21, and he ain't never been incarcerated.
Yeah.
I was already going to jail by then. You see
So
what I'm
that's
saying?
something to be proud of.
Yeah, man.
Because you got some fathers that live that lifestyle and they'll try to pass it on down to their son. Like, nah, like, I ain't gonna say pass it down, but they'll be okay and cool with them being locked up. Like, man, that just just come with it. No, that ain't it, bro. You lead them down the wrong path, for real.
Man, I tell people all the time, like, if you know, and a lot of times, and I want to make sure I'm clear when I say this, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, and we've talked about this on some of our previous episodes on how there's kids that come up in a great situation, but they just choose to start making bad decisions and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Which is not a reflection of their upbringing. But, you know what I'm saying? But then you got those kids, like I said, that grew up the worst that turned out to be some of the best kids. So I guess I like to say that, you know, I pray, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying, man, you know what I'm saying? So I always pray, you know what I'm saying, that my kids, you know, make the right decision.
Yeah.
They not going to be perfect. They're going to make their mistakes. But like with my son, you know, he ain't no different than any 20-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to figure it out, trying to find his way, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, his mistakes ain't the type of mistakes that I was making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't making the type of mistakes that could ruin his life.
Yeah, that can cost him some years or something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm a grateful man, you know what I'm saying? That's you know, like, and that's all we do as parents, man, you know what I'm saying? We just pray, like, that, you know what I'm saying, they hold on to a little something that we gave them, you know what I mean? So I'm grateful that I've been present for most of their life, and I hope I continue to be, you know what I mean? Because that's the deal, man.
That really will make a man proud, for real.
Yeah, man.
But,
because he's going to go on, because your kids, you know what I'm saying, they going to go on to be a positive influence in somebody else's life. You see what I'm saying?
And they going to pass down the knowledge that you done gave them.
Yeah. And that's how we do this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, each one teach one.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, especially in this generation, you know what I'm saying? You know, like for me to have a son that, you know, ain't out here drilling and killing, you know what I'm saying, and doing a lot of other things that a lot of the kids his age are doing, you know, living that street life, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's the blessing right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And piggyback off what you said, man, as a parent, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
You can only do, you can raise a kid the correct way, the right way. You can be 100% right the entire time. The decisions they make once they get older, that's not on you.
Yeah.
At that point, they making their own decisions that, like you said, ain't got nothing to do with how they came up.
Yeah. And I tell a lot of, you know, like I said, a lot of kids come in this barbershop, Jay, I remind them, hey, man, I don't care what you think you ain't got. You got somebody that's in your corner, man, because you ain't paying these bills. Somebody's paying these lights that you flickering on and off. You know what I'm saying? That water is hot when you get in that tub or the shower. Somebody's paying for it.
Yeah, they didn't realize they have to take a cold shower.
You see what I'm saying? You know, like, man, so appreciate your people, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell these youngsters, man, hey, man, you know, help out. You know what I'm saying? Show your gratitude, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be different.
Yeah. But they don't really see the picture. Because I know I most definitely can admit, when I was younger,
I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't see actually what was going on. I didn't realize how grateful I was. I mean, how blessed I was and how good I had it.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I'm just focusing on complaining about everything. They're not giving me what I want. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I start realizing and start seeing. That's why some parents just be like, you'll see when you get older.
Yeah.
I see it now. So some kids, so some kids out there, man, I'm telling you, just sometimes sit in your situation and try to watch your parents, watch how they move. You really got it made, bro. You really do. Like, sometimes, like, I'm going to bring this in and tie it into it. Like, when some people say, let's say they had a deadbeat mom or deadbeat dad or whatever. Some people say they don't bash the bad parent. They just wait for the kid to get older and realize, okay, it was you. You don't really have to throw somebody under the bus. Just give that kid time to get older and start realizing stuff for themselves. And it kind of ties into this right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't always complain. Wait till you get older and then start seeing. Because I guarantee you're going to hit that age and you're going to start realizing like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I told my mama the other day, and I was talking to my dad the other day, because he was saying like, yeah, I know Pops ain't really spent that much time physically in y'all life like that, but I do love y'all. And I said, Dad, you feel me? You ain't really got to explain nothing, Because as a man now, as a father, I get why some men are not present as much because you have to go out there and you got to go get it.
Yeah.
You got to go get it for the fam. So I told him, like, yeah, don't feel bad. You did what you had to do to provide for us. Don't feel like you got to apologize. You played your role. You know what I'm saying? So some kids just y'all gotta stop
You gotta
complaining
keep
so
living.
much. Yeah.
We gotta keep living, man.
Yeah.
That's how we learn. You keep living, Jay. You know what I'm saying? And like me, you gotta keep living. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you live, the more, like I said, especially when you're young, you know, you'll see like, dang, man, you know, they working hard, man, to keep this castle from falling down. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a whole lot of work to go on behind the scenes, man, to make this possible for us to be in the position that we in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't free.
Yeah, and sometimes it actually eats dad up inside knowing that he's missing so much.
Yeah.
But he got to do what he got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what he got to do.
Yeah.
So I know sometimes when I miss a couple of appointments and all that because I be too tired from work. But at the end of the day, I mean, that appointment ain't really going to debate whether these lights stay on or not.
Yeah.
I got to go to work. I got to do what I got to
Yeah,
do.
you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
And
You know
it
what I'm
ain't nothing we choose to do. It's something we have to do. Like some of us not blessed with rich parents, you know what I'm saying, or a rich partner. A lot of people ain't blessed like that. A lot of people got to go in here and got to go get it.
Yeah, man. So got to put that OT in.
Man, something for real.
That's like I'm in that barbershop 6 days a week. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I cut on Sunday too. I mean, but you know, like it feel like I'm always at work. You know what I mean? But I understand the lifestyle we live in and we want to live. It requires, you know what I'm saying, no hours. You know what I'm saying? It requires, you know what I'm saying, for me to be doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I like to live halfway. You know, I like live a little decent. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know where I came from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to put that work in. You know what I mean? Because you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't work part time think you're gonna live a full time life.
Yep.
It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to grind. You really do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and sacrifices are gonna be made along the way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? As you continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, and learn and stuff like that. Man.
So, let me ask you this before we end it. So we've been talking a lot about how the man, you know what I'm saying, providing, how he got to do this to make it work, do that to make it work, and sometimes he needs somebody to check on him. I want to give the ladies a little game before we get off. What would you tell the ladies to do to show their man they appreciate him?
Hey man, you know, well the first thing we got to do as men, like I said, is be a little more me specifically. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm not always outspoken. You know what I'm saying, about what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? What I'm feeling.
You
know
want her to
what I'm saying?
read your mind.
Yeah. You don't know what you waiting on. You know what I'm saying? But no, closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? So I believe, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, when you got a good woman, man, you got a good woman, man, that really truly loves you, man, they got your back, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really got your back, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, see, and I'm still learning this because I'm, a lot of times I'll be like, you get to ask me too many questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start getting irritated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I had to learn the difference between somebody meddling and somebody being concerned.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's a difference between somebody just meddling and somebody being concerned. So a lot of times, especially when it comes to our old lady, you know what I'm saying, they most time they more concerned than anything because they really got your back. You know what I'm saying? They really got your back. They don't shoot. They gonna however we got to do to fix this. You know what I'm saying? They gonna contribute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? That I know with me, man. Realizing, hey man, this woman got your back, man. You know what I'm saying? Your friends ain't got your back.
To a certain extent, they
To
do.
a certain
but they
extent.
ain't gonna have your back like your woman.
No.
They ain't gonna have.
No,
man.
not somebody you live with. You know what I'm saying? Man, shoot. So, yeah, man, that's the thing, man, as far as, you know what I'm saying, women like, like appreciating us and, you know what I'm saying, giving us our flowers and sometimes giving us our space. You know what I'm saying? Cause,
That's big, too.
Because, because they don't want to fix the problem the same way we want to fix the problem. We just got different approaches on how we going to fix the problem.
Yeah,
right?
different times, too. Cause,
yeah.
I know some women struggle with, like, some want to talk about the situation right then and now. Some want to wait till the situation cool down. See, I'm a fan of waiting until it cool down.
Yeah.
Cause I know me, I got anger problems. If you trying to talk about a situation right now, and I'm kind of upset, I might end up saying something I don't mean.
Yeah.
Because you constantly trying to talk about something, I'm upset. So I need my space. So space in a relationship, marriage, whatever, it's big, bro.
Yeah.
It plays a huge role.
Yeah, you definitely, you know what I'm saying, you know, you don't want to be an emotional wreck trying to come up with a solution to a problem because you ain't going to be able to think clearly, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, once you kind of calm down and you process the situation, you know what I'm saying, you can usually have a healthy conversation on what we're going to do moving forward. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Yeah. So I'm finna drop a little something my therapist had told us before we got off. Our therapist had told us. For some reason, we argued a lot. Me and my old lady, we argued a lot. This back in the past. We used to argue a lot. And this what he told us to do. He like, whenever y'all arguing, one of y'all need to sit down. Like, what are you talking about? He like, if one person's sitting down and one person's standing up, the person sitting down more likely is gonna have a calmer tone than the person standing up. And if the person standing up sit down, y'all most likely gonna be at the same level when it comes to y'all tone, because sometimes especially if the man's the one standing up and the woman's the one sitting down, it's gonna kind of make her feel like the dude standing above her, so it's gonna kind of scare her a little bit.
On top.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of scare her a little bit. So he suggests that the man sit down first, and if both of y'all sit down and y'all still feel like y'all arguing, somebody sit on the floor. And man, I'm telling you, it sounds crazy and it sounds stupid, but it works. And I didn't realize it worked. I'm like, man, this man out here damn mind telling me to sit on the floor while we in the middle of a conversation. But you'll be surprised how just you going from standing up to sitting down will calm your tone. So try it. I'm telling you, it works.
Man, hey, listen, I'm going to try and think because, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, it don't be no big shit, man.
Yeah.
It be little stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a paper cut hurt. You know, like, it be little simple stuff that could get blown out of proportion, you know what I'm saying?
Blown out, because everybody, you trying to tell her she wrong, she trying to tell you you wrong.
Or, you might, like I said, as a man, we might, like, I might be stressing over where I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then she's over there, you know what I'm saying, trying to tell me, I got your back, we in this together. Nah, but sometimes you feel like, man, I'm in this by myself.
Yeah.
You ain't in it by yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just, like I said, keeping it simple, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't that serious, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, your house has got to be a place of peace.
Your house got to be home.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because once you know how it is, Jay, once you leave your home, you know what I'm saying, it's real out here.
Yeah.
It's wicked, you know what I'm saying? So, the home, your house got to be a place of peace. You know what I'm saying?
You deal with a lot of bozos outside of your house.
Yeah.
So you don't want to come home and deal with another one.
No, man.
You want to come home and tell them about the stories you had today from dealing with them bozos. Like, man, let me tell you what happened to me today. You don't want to come home and as soon as you step in the door, I'm finna go back to work.
But like you said, man, we gotta stay. We gotta stick and stay, man. We gotta hang in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, keeping in our community, keeping a family together ain't the most popular thing.
Not right now. I ain't gonna say it should. It should be, man. Forget that. Like, when you create a family, stay a family, bro.
Yeah, man.
But I know sometimes it get difficult in one person. It only work if both of them trying to do it now.
Yeah. I mean, we both got to be fighting to keep this thing going. You know what I'm saying? It can't be one person, working harder than the other. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but if you got to, if both of y'all could, you know what I'm saying, got the energy and the love,
it'll work.
It's gonna work, man.
Yeah, both of y'all, if both of y'all passionate about it, it's gonna work. It may take time. It's gonna work, but don't expect it to be peaches and cream after that.
No,
because you're gonna run into another speed bump later on down in that road.
Yeah, you're always gonna have little things, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, but keep the family over everything, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, especially as you get older, that's all you got for real. Yeah. That's all you got. Yes, but yeah, man, we want to appreciate everybody for tuning in again tonight, episode 8.
We back.
Episode 9 next week. We gotta do something special for episode 10. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna come up with something.
We gonna start doing some, like more interviews. We're gonna start doing more interviews. We're gonna start doing a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying?
May even try to do like a call in where people can call and we
Yeah.
can hear their problems. They can tell us a story or something they got going on, ask for our advice. We probably could do something like that. But it's episode 10, we gotta do something special.
That'll work, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And once again, man, Jay, I'm glad to just be back sitting down with you, man. You know what I'm saying? And looking forward to having a great work week. You know what I mean? And getting back to the grind and all this good stuff, man. So yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna call in all
Love.
week. Yeah. All right, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in again. We out.
We out.
Chop. We became brothers from strangers. Chop, chop. Can't do it minor, we major. Chop, chop. We got tired of the fables. Chop, chop. Come have a seat at the table. Chop, chop.